Hey guys, Susanna here. I'm just going to bring you a video of some vintage finds, birthday haul, just bits and pieces that I've gotten. It's been a while, excuse the noise, that is my dishwasher. So, firstly, this is one of the finds that I found. This is the card I got from my husband for my birthday. Isn't it gorgeous? So cute. He's very romantic. All these little stuff that he's done, so I thought I'd show you that. This gorgeous, it's tablecloth. I've got, look at that, it's just stunning. It's made from pure linen, and it's just stunning. I'm umming and ahhing whether I use it for a project. I do have a project in mind that I want to use it for, but all that stitching, and I mean, look at even the back. It's look, looks great from the back. Someone has spent hours. This is half half of it. So anyway, well, I'll sit down and proceed to show you my haul, and I'll let you know what's from what. Went with a friend yesterday to Balan, which is up the road from Ballarat, and they've got a beautiful quilt shop there, and also a shop called Chrissy's Treasures. These are, she hand dyed some fabrics which are right up my alley. I might actually undo it, have a look, because they always turn out a little bit different. Isn't that gorgeous? So she's got quite a lot of nice bits and pieces. Oh, that's so pretty. I just love this sort of stuff, and it's hand dyed. It's going to turn out different. Oh, stunning. Okay. Oh, looks so much prettier when you open it, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? And I went to the quilt shop, and she's got the biggest range of Liberty fabrics. How nice does that go with this? It just sort of reminded me of Van Gogh. Just in there was another piece of fabric that was like this. It must have been a matching set thing, and it had a house in the middle of it, and she'd done a circle, like you know how they have samples in quilt shops. It was so divine, and I was like, oh, I got all excited thinking, but it must have been a matching, so I could probably design my own little house in there. I think that would be really cute, do a pathway, but the colours just went really well. So this piece here, and this piece maybe, I'm going to take with me when I go. I have booked into a Jessie Chorley class, woohoo, for next year in May. So, and I'm doing one of her fabric storybooks. So I thought that way I get a piece of some of her work as well. It's a one-on-one class, 6 hours with just me and Jessie in her studio. How awesome is that? So I really liked, this was sort of paintery, which is my artistic side. Don't know if you can see, it needs a good iron, but I thought it's a nice thin piece of fabric, and you know, you need small little bits and pieces, and I don't particularly want to take a great deal of stitchingy stuff with me because I'm going to be purchasing stuff, but I'll take bits. You need to take bits that mean something. I've got a couple of pieces from my you know, a little dress, couple of little dresses which I used in a quilt when I was a little girl, so I might take a couple of squares of that with me, and this sort of reminds me of my artistic side, this lot. Maybe even some snippets of that, but she will have all stuff in. You get a kit when you go in there as well. Oh, that's gorgeous. So and while I was in the fabric shop as well, I got this. I'm just going to place things. I love this. I think this is beautiful. I've got so many doilies, but I get stuff when they're particularly beautiful like that and this. So there we go. This was a new range that was just happened to be out, and Natalie something, looks like Parker collection. I'm going to be creating something with that, probably on my channel. I just think it's perfect. Like, I'll probably just do lots of couching with bits of wool and stuff. I might even paint some of that and paint the inside of that, but then also do stitching and everything. The ant, so that's that one. Then there is a budgie. This is like the one, the budgerigar. This is sort of reminds me of the one that Sarah did in her journal of stitchery when she did the bird. They're real Australian. So I was thinking of taking this one and this one with me to England, and I've got a couple of people that I'm visiting, and I mean my son's name is Ren, but I don't think he's going to appreciate it. Like, he names himself Ren, he's Geordie, but he names himself Ren. So I was thinking of maybe making this for him for a cushion, but you know, boys just don't appreciate it. But the blue Ren is just really pretty. So I love the way that each of them have got the ant in it. It's really cute. So I was thinking of taking those two with me and giving him as gifts for a couple of people I've got in mind. So, but because they're just true Australian birds, whereas this is just beautiful. This is something I want to do myself. So hopefully you got all that in. So they're just in the quilt shops. So you can go Natalie Parker, I think Natalie Jane Parker. There's a whole range of all different types. Devonstone Collection, artwork by Natalie Jane Parker. So for personal use only, not for sale or manufacturing. So there you go. I'm going to be using it for myself. Okay, now then more bits and pieces that I've got I went to a trip. Yeah, see, I'm in love with these. This one, I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at that. And look at the stitching on the back. Tan done. It's just perfect. When I went to the what is it? The Katoomba retreat. There was a lady that had all these, you know, even something like this tablecloth. You get your tablecloths. I'll show you the centre, and it's sort of blank in the centre, whereas this one's got that in the centre. So I'm probably going to keep this one blank in the centre, and then you do sort of like your patchwork and all that kind of stuff. This would make a good centerpiece. I mean, this hand stitched crocheted thing, just the colours are so pretty, and it's beautiful linen. So I'm going to do some work on the inside and maybe do like a hexagon pattern or something like that. Stunning. From the same place, I got this. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with this. Which side's the best? Irish linen double damask. Like I said, I've got all these projects that I need to do, and I need to finish them off, and I love this. And I've got, you can see it both ways, I suppose. I think it's clearer that way, even though it's the back to front. Yeah. I've got something that I wanted to finish off, and I've mentioned it before, my video way back, where I did introduction to slow stitching, and I showed pictures that I had of you know, my family and all that kind of stuff. I want to turn that into a fabric book, and my Dutch heritage, I think that will be really nice. I got a pack from the vintage market that had this in there, and it's, I think someone has just, you know, go to your vintage thrift shops. It looks like the bottom of a skirt, but you know, get that sort of stuff. Beautiful. And it also had this in there, and I've got a purpose for this baby. I think it needs a good iron, but I have to be really careful because I don't want to wreck it. So I've got a purpose for this, and that same thing I'm going to use for this background as well. So that, and where I got this and this, I don't know if you can see it. I want to do a bit of white on white. I did wash it. Got a bird. hopefully you can see that. When white is on camera, it tends to go, camera doesn't like it. There you go. Yeah, I've sort of got a little collection of white linens and all that kind of stuff. I've been wanting to do a white on white linen thing for a while. And I found this as well. It's just so beautiful. Really delicate. It's sort of, hopefully you can see that. And I'll give you the one part that's got the stain. I did wash it. Oh, just gorgeous. It'd be a beautiful one to just have with a darker tablecloth underneath, and then you put like a round table, and then you put this on the top, and yeah, and you can sort of see the colour coming through. I'm not sure whether I'm going to chop this one up yet, but the texture on it is beautiful. So that might go on my white one as well. I had a friend yesterday when I went on a trip. Here, this is the trip stuff, so I'll move all this over. Bring that over here. A few bits and pieces, I tell you. And I'm going to even show you some sewing that I've done. She said, "Oh, I see that you collect, you know, linen tablecloths." So she's got the Irish linen tablecloth. I just like the fabric of that. So cute. So she gave me about three of them. Always good because they're free. I think my favourite's the birds. I don't mind the horse one. Some people are probably horse lovers, but it's the beautiful Irish linen. I think that's really cute. Yeah, Irish linen. Really cute. Oh, look at the fold. Oh, so cute. So, you know what? I might even use those two as actual tea towels. So I'm needing some good tea towels, but these will be nicely incorporated. This is Australian birds as well, into a quilt or something. Finches and Australian finches. There you go. Designed in Australia, pure linen. That might be a nice one to take with me as well. It's so pretty. Yeah, I like it. I like that one. That one I probably will cut up and use some of the birds. So, you know, a bit of a sucker for birds. Actually, I'll fold it up so that in the thumbnail we can get a picture of the pretty birds. I think they're my favourites. Love these finches. When I think of finches, I think of these guys. Now, we went to, there's an antique shop that she obviously had an estate sale, and some lady who did quilting, it's quite a bit. 25th anniversary, Judy's 25th anniversary. I wonder what year, if it's got the year on it. Marcus Fabrics, it's new. Quite a bit, as you can see. Probably, I reckon it's got to be at least 2 meters of fabric on there. And she had them in a pile, like a whole table loaded full of these sort of like reproduction vintagey fabrics. And this one's a French General. I think this might only be a metre. Yeah, oh, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, French General. There you go. It's so pretty. And they went really, really well together. And it was like, they were $10 each, which is really good for new fabric. There we go. Oh, there, big mess. Now, and then she had these bags. Obviously they were scraps, so I'll go through them with you. So some of these, I might just, they're just charm squares in different colours, and I thought, well, since I was going for that red theme anyway, I think that might be a little bit different. I might grab some of these, and that was $5, which is pretty good for that for that. So they look like a lot of them are the same. Some more of those. Obviously someone had bought these. You can buy the charm squares, or maybe had started cutting them up for a project. That saves me the trouble, doesn't it? Okay, guess I'll look if there's any different ones there upside down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's some more different ones there. Then we've got some more of that. Oh, that's pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? And then there's that one. So there you go. Oh, is that a different one? So I'll just sort those guys out. Then, what else? My friend on my birthday, she made that for me. It's an S if you can't see it. She didn't give me much time. So she did that, and I am going to start. This is something very different. I'm going to be doing. So this is a lino carved blocks. And I was thinking of making those, my snail pattern and my baby deer pattern, in sort of like a lino carved. You know, here you carve them and then you print them. These are inks. So and maybe make some of my own printed fabrics. So I've still had the patterns, but I'll put it onto some really nice, good cotton. But she made this as well, did the S, and so cute. So put that back in there because it's probably going to be very shiny. So I'm like, okay, well, that's another project. I would like to do some screen printing and make some of my own bits and pieces. So that can go there. Ink, I'm going to have to be really careful. And then one of the rollers to put the ink on. Then it just keeps going. I do have more. The reason why I'm making these videos is because I've got stuff that I'm doing and I've been really slack with videos. This is from Forage from Lisa Maddock. So she always sends really nice, you know, hand write stuff. Thank you for your order. This is one I've already gotten before, but she has the most beautiful, if you go on her, they're from Denmark, I think. Isn't it gorgeous? And so you get a big strip of this. Oh, it is stunning. It is so cute. She's got a new thing that she's doing at the moment called the panels. It's in French to celebrate her partnership with Lara, which she sort of was behind the scenes anyway, but now Lara is an official partner with Lisa. It's funny, it's Lara Moo and Lisa Maddock, they both got the same initials. And so they've brought out this new design pattern where you just make all these background fabrics and then you do sort of solid picture things. And I'm like, oh, it's just beautiful, just beautiful. So pretty. I think I might put that one on the top. I got this one because my sister's got a, you know, like it's sistery, has got a boat and is into beachy stuff. How cute is that? It's called Fishing Village, so it's very similar to that Nordic village, and I've got something, I want to give her probably half of it, and then I've got something in mind that I want to make that I've had in one of the Tilly Rose books, making this beach scene thing. So I'll put that underneath there. Oh, look at this, stunning. It is so cute. Look at the colours. And I found this and I'm like in with the stash of things that I had given, and the colours just go brilliantly. They're just beautiful. So she doesn't just sell vintage fabric, she sells new lots as well. So I'll put that underneath. There we go. And then put that up there. This was one I bought earlier. This is a pack that you buy you get the fabric, which is this range again, and then you get other bits and pieces to go with the fabric. So they're like a little kit, so they match beautifully, bits and pieces, which is all you need. Some vintage, some men's shirts, just beautiful. So that goes really, really well with that. And then this one even got some Liberty. Love the fabric in this. This is beautiful. Got that linen. I need to put it that way so you can see both. Some Liberty fabric. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's beautiful. Looks like silk. I really particularly like this pack. And then it's sort of almost like tea towel-y fabric. I don't know what it is, but it's very nice. And then this one is, it's a lavender one. So cute. It's got little fairies and little birds and stuff on there. These fabrics are stunning, and I think she gets them from Denmark or something like that, but they sell out pretty fast. But she's got a batch of new lot because she's doing this new thing called the panels. And here's another bit that I bought. I bought this when I was making my woodland quilt, which I still need to finish. Got it all done. These bits I've only cut out, and that's from that same range. Isn't it gorgeous? So I thought I'd just put that in there just to show you the type of stuff. Now I have got something that I have made. I bought these things online, you know, when you buy stuff online, and you know, I thought it was an American company. This is where you get caught. I'm never going to do it again. You know, it said, you know, got the biggest size, which is 5XL, which is ridiculous, which is like, because, you know, I was very cross anyway when I got it, and, you know, not big enough. So I just put in the extra panel, because these type of dresses and stuff you make, they're supposed to be really big and baggy. So I just took off the pockets, used the top part of the actual pocket, and then I had this beautiful doily, and that sort of went really well with it. And then I just got this really nice linen and put it in there. So what happens if you get something, you know, online that doesn't work? Unpick the sides and put bits in there. I had to put a dart in there because it was looking really big and baggy, which it is. It's a really big and baggy, and I mean, it's not really flattering, but the big and baggy look is in at the moment. So I put stitching on the collar as well, just to tie it all in, stitching with my hand. The only thing I hand stitched was this. I just hand stitched that down. This is sort of sticking out, but I love this doily, and they just look so cute. And then my friend gave me a scarf, which is this colour, which has got lace on the end, and it just looks something. I made lemonade out of lemons, because it was the fabric, it said linen, 15% linen, 85% cotton. It just was so false advertising, it wasn't funny, but I thought, okay, I'm gonna make something good out of this. Yeah, so there you go. When something happens, oh, it's gorgeous. So I'll fold that up and put that in with the lot. There we go. Isn't it gorgeous? So you can turn things that don't, you know, come out how they're supposed to into things that actually work. Well, there you go, 24 minutes of a video of all the haul. But I mean, this is not just one day. These are just bits and pieces I've gotten over time, and I haven't done a haul video for a while, and I haven't done a sewing video. I have got something that I'm doing in the background. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Sanderson fabric, which I found stunning, absolutely stunning. Nearly finished. I thought I was going to finish and be ready for today, but no. So yeah, so I just thought I'll quickly do a haul video to keep you going, and then I'll have that one with the project with the Sanderson fabric on Tuesday. So I've got a new project in the background. It is just so beautiful. I'm really excited about it. It's gorgeous. Okay, anyway guys, there you go. All bits and pieces of future products and stuff to keep me going for quite some time. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you around the YouTube. Bye.